100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell raised an army and tried to conquer the world. He was stopped by an unlikely hero, Sheriff Aesop Stormwood. As Hollowell died, he prophesied that he would be reborn twice more and rise again. Stormwood looked him in the eye and said if Hollowell did, his descendants would strike him down. Sheriff Aesop Stormwood went on to form Stormwood Associates to make sure they'd be ready for Hollowell's returns, a private detective security and federally licensed magic users agency. 25 years ago, Hollowell returned for the first time, and Stormwood made good on Aesop's promise. But the third coming of Hollowell may not be so far in the future. But the young Raz Stormwood just might know it's coming, and she plans to be ready. It is a new day at Stormwood and Associates. We are back in the office. It's lacquered wood and glass walls are letting the sunlight in. Kel is sitting at the front desk as always. The interns are milling about. Some of them are working. One of them is Brian. Mara has set up camp in one of the spare offices, still not having found a new a new place, and target sheets have been duct taped to the glass window for some semblance of privacy, as Kel was not clear about whether or not the blinds actually worked, and they don't. What are you guys up to?
Probably in my office watching funny videos on my phone.
Bill is at his desk, kind of reorganizing things.
Babbitt is building a castle out of playing cards.
How tall of a castle?
Oh, it's really bad. He's terrible at this. So he's trying to get like the first level built.
All right, roll me a d10.
Ten.
You have successfully built 2 levels of a castle.
Excellent.
Would you like to try for more?
No, I'm okay.
All right. As you guys mill about and pretty much wait for something to do, out into the lobby, you can see a pair of familiar figures enter as Barrow Macai and NK of the ARC team walk into your office. NK stops out by the front desk where Kel is, and Barrow just goes straight in and heads straight to Raz.
Hey, long time no see. What's up, buddy?
We've got a situation, and I think I need your help.
Fun! What's going on?
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a coin and tosses it on your desk. It is the symbol of Hollowell. Do 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 do. If there's a problem, they can solve it. If you need to find someone, they can do it. Stormwood Associates is a detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. If you need help, they'll be there. But don't get in their way, or else you'll get caught in the eye of the storm. seem to have gotten into a bit of a situation. Do you know what this is?
I know what that is.
Well, do you know what I think that is versus what you think that is?
Shoot.
That is a coin carried by a member of a specific order.
Okay.
The Order of Greyhaven. They're a secret society that has been operating across the country for a long time, around the world even. What do you think that is?
I know that this coin is held by followers of the Dark Lord Hollowell.
That would line up. What if I told you that this symbol is older than Hollowell? That this group is older than Hollowell, and he was just one of its leaders?
How old do you think Hollowell is?
Well, I mean, I don't know how old he was when he first surfaced in the 1850s. I know that in the 19th century, that's when your ancestor defeated him. And I know that your dad did the same thing 25 years ago. And that the prophecy says he's coming back a third time.
Yep.
But he was just a wizard. He is just a wizard. You know, it's... How is he doing that? Like, at his dying breath, he said he would return twice more. That's what the story's, right? That's
Yeah.
what's in the papers. It takes a lot of resources to make that happen. And let me tell you, the Order of Grey...
Yeah, having a big group to help you reincarnate yourself is pretty handy.
But do we know how he's coming? We don't know how he's coming back.
No. I just know that he's coming back. And it's probably going to be around here. In this city.
I did not know it would be in this city. That is unfortunate. Okay.
Dude, my family's from out east.
Well, currently...
Why do you think I'm here?
All right. Well, here's the thing. I think we have an opportunity. And I can't do it without your help. We should get your whole team together and talk about this.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. So I go and call everyone into the conference room for a unexpected meeting.
All right. So, for the first time ever, this conference table is totally full. Pretty much. I'm assuming Babbitt and Bill are also going in there.
Yep.
So Babbitt, Bill, Raz, Rabbit Bill Raz, Kel, Mara, NK, and Barrow all go in, and running around, Ginny, one of the interns, starts getting coffee for everybody, and has to stop Brian from eating the raw coffee grounds again. And Barrow just kind of goes up in front of the room. All right. So we have a unique opportunity.
Okay.
So he dramatically tosses the coin onto the table again. This coin.
Yikes!
This symbol on this coin is the symbol of the Order of Greyhaven. They are a secret organization with a very notable member usually at its head. And you might know that name of Hollowell.
What?
This order's been around for a long time. But they've seeped into so many levels of society you would never know it. They're in politics. They're in the police. They are everywhere. You never know when you're dealing with these people. Now, they are having a gathering at an estate outside of town. They are having an auction. And in that auction are magical items of great danger and possible damage. And that we have a way into. Now, you may be asking yourself, how did I get this coin? Because I am definitely not a member of the Order of Greyhaven.
Okay, right. Yep. Uh-huh.
Not a very convincing way to relay that idea.
Well, I'm sorry. If I was, would I be dramatically tossing the coin on the table? He picks up the coin.
I don't know. Would you? Who could say?
NK, use the screen thingy. Okay. NK pulls out a laptop, hooks it into the display. The reason why I know this is because NK and I just finished a very dangerous job. There is a member of the Order of Greyhaven known only as the Fixer. No one has ever seen his face. Well, I mean, people have seen his face. There's no magic or anything. I mean, he could get magic, but no one's ever photographed his face. And he's supposed to be an incredibly talented hacker.
All right.
I caught him. I got him.
Caught him?
Yeah.
Did you photograph him?
Yeah. Just okay. Well, on the Hollow Imager, very dramatically, you see the image of a dark-haired elf. Now, it's just a normal-looking dark-haired elf, except you might notice. Well, it depends on how hard you look here. This is the Fixer. He's an elf. He's from New Jersey. He just starts looking at Kel. And all anybody ever knows about him is that he's an elf from New Jersey.
You think Kel is the fixer?
No, this guy's the fixer. He points at the hologram. It's clearly not Kel, but I'm saying that nobody knows that the fixer has been extradited to Belgium.
So you want Kel to pretend to be the fixer?
Yes, this is very so. And by the way, here's a picture of his bodyguard, who we also caught. Hits a button. It's a bald guy, around the same height as Barrow Macai. All anybody knows is that he's an elf from New Jersey, and he's got a bald British bodyguard. And we have his coin.
This is a shockingly convincing argument.
So this is what I think. At this estate, which is supposed to be the West Coast headquarters for the Order of Grey Haven, there, I believe, based on my interrogations of this man, there's a membership roll. So, what I propose is that we go in undercover to this event, and while Kel and I ostensibly pretend to be bidding in the auction, you, NK, and the rest of you go steal the membership rolls. We could find out every member of the Order of Grey Haven. We'd have every name, every single one of them.
Well, I'm convinced. Honestly, this sounds irresponsible and will probably cause death. But on the other hand, it's probably the best lead we're ever going to have. I'm in.
I mean, what is a Tuesday if someone doesn't die?
This sounds pretty fun.
So what's our first step?
Alright, so he is allowed an entourage, but I don't think we can get all of us in on one coin. We need to secure a second.
Alright, so how are we going to do that?
Well,
Do we know anybody who has these?
have you ever seen another one of these?
Not to my recollection.
Hey, GM,
Yeah.
I have one of these in my pocket, right?
Well, you
Is
didn't
this
take
where-
it. You left it on Piper.
Dang it.
But
Took it.
you took his phone. All right, so I
Listen to that.
think you left it, but I'm going to give you a roll right now. Okay?
Okay.
That whether or not, and this will be a retcon if you succeed at this. That we can retcon it where you took the coin, because I don't think it doesn't affect any plot stuff for you to have taken it instead of left it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll me a d10 right now.
He got a 2.
You did not take the coin.
No, he did not. We've
So-
definitely seen one. I've definitely seen one.
I might not have been paying proper attention at the time.
Where?
When we took down
Piper.
Pipe.
A Prupip that guy?
Yeah.
The asshole who hired me and murdered my friend?
Yup. He had one
Same
on.
one.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the news, but his trial is still ongoing. That means his coin would still be in evidence lockup.
Yep.
Oh, wait, we gotta steal from evidence lockup too. Okay. No, wait, no, I'm still on board. I'm still on board. I don't want to seem wishy-washy.
So we're gonna have to rob the police. That sounds like fun. It sounds like a massively stupid thing to do, which means it's right in our playbook.
I am absolutely fine with this.
Great. Okay. So I guess I am downloading Precinct, or whatever. No, so evidence lockup, that would be in the central lockup at this point if it's a case like this. So I guess I'm gonna have to go steal some blueprints from the internet. Great. Kel pulls out a laptop, just starts doing things. You guys talk amongst yourselves. This is gonna take me a minute. Oh my god. All right. So the good news is, sorry, it's really hard to shift accents that quickly. All right. So the good news is that I do believe, I know, based on blueprints that NK here has downloaded, where the list will be in the house. So once we have the second coin, we just need to decide who of you is going to be pretending to be a member of the Order and who's going to be their entourage.
I mean, these guys are magical, right?
Not
This
all
is.
of them. This guy who we got the coin from, he's just a hacker. He didn't have an ounce of magical ability. That's why it was really easy to shoot him. Not fatally. I mean, he's alive. But,
How comforting.
It is way easier to shoot an unarmed, non-magical computer nerd than you'd think.
No, I imagine it's pretty easy. I didn't really think that was that challenging.
Great, I got the blueprints. Can we not talk about shooting people? Oh, I mean, I guess I shoot people all the time. What am I talking about? But, I feel a kinship to this man. Okay. So. This is not me on my A game. All right, so. The good news is I don't think that we need to do too much work. All we need to do is fake. We don't need to do a full assault. We should not. This should be a finesse situation, because believe it or not, opening gunfire on a police headquarters is a bad idea. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds right. I mean,
yeah, they have guns.
Well, we also have guns, but they have more guns and more people and body armor. I do not wear body armor. It makes me look fat. All right.
And they have military surplus, but I mean, I guess that's another discussion for another time.
Yeah, the paramilitarization of the police forces across the United States of Aramecia is really, really not a good thing, but also not something we're going to tackle within these particular issues. That's a whole other situation. All right. So, what we really need is someone to convincingly disguise themselves as a member of the police force and sign these out. Now, I know that the boss here is pretty good at disguise, as is the new girl. Mara just kind of glares at him. What? I like you. I'm the one who decided you should get hired. Okay. So, does anybody else have any other skills that would help us get in there?
Reckon I might.
Did you just unironically use reckon?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Never mind. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, let me. All right. Do you have anything, Bill? Did you take magical disguise?
I was thinking about it, and it seemed like a good idea, but I decided to focus on dispelling enemy skills instead. Seemed like a good idea at the time. And I'm kind of regretting not learning those disguise spells that I've been looking at. I've got a bookmark on it in this guidebook, but I haven't mastered it yet.
So this is my thought. Mara and Raz can go in and just talk to the guy in front while maybe Babbitt sneaks in and steals the coin?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
While the rest of us get ready for a getaway vehicle?
That seems like a great idea.
Dandy.
Okay. Is that what we're gonna? So that's what we're gonna do.
Yep.
I did no way prep for this part of the adventure because I miscalculated my own storytelling. All right. So, who all is going down to the police precinct or central evidence storage?
Babbitt
and Raz and Mara. Anybody else going with them?
You guys are gonna need a driver, right? I'll drive.
All right. Are you driving one of the SUVs or your Lumina?
Yeah, let's drive an SUV. The Lumina is still looking pretty bad these days. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. It might be less conspicuous.
You're blunt, but you have a point.
He just wants another Lumina chase.
I'm taking the SUV. I'm not dealing with this again.
Okay.
The whole point of the SUV is that they're nondescript. That's why we have them.
Okay. All right. So, you guys are going to go on a job. It's going to be Mara, Raz, Bill, and Babbitt. All right. So I'm assuming you guys are just going to immediately drive down to Central Evidence Storage.
That was our travel music, in case you guys didn't know.
All right. A quick scene transition as the team arrives at Central Evidence Storage, the building for the San Ricardo Police Department. Mara is disguising herself as a police officer.
I'm probably going to also disguise myself as a police officer.
Yeah.
We can be partners.
Yeah. So we're just going to distract these assholes? That's the plan? Great. Well, at least we have guns. I'm terrible with guns. I hate guns. Guns are stupid.
Man, you are just cheerful today.
Mara's a little ray of sunshine every day, and I go pinch her cheek.
She is delightful. He says absolutely unironically.
You know, one of these days, you're just going to wake up. There's going to be a needle in your arm and blood slowly draining into a thermos, and I'll be there laughing.
Who was that directed at? You don't even know where I live. No, you don't.
And blood donation is a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Especially if I'm bringing my mom back.
I feel like this might be an unhealthy fix. Anyway. Hey, look. That looks like a nice police precinct. I'm going to just cover my eyes because I find your transformation spells to be horrifying to look at.
These are not spells.
No.
They're just literally disguising themselves.
Oh, I mean, then these are adequate costumes. You'll be fine.
Yeah. The spy ability, the disguise ability for spies is non-magical. It's just kind of conveniently convincing.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're good. Don't worry about it.
So Mara gets out of the car. And so the central evidence building it's a large building. It's not a regular police precinct. This is just kind of like an evidence warehouse. There is a door where you see some people going in and out, and it looks like they're using key cards to get in. But Mara just confidently walks up, and before the door closes for one of the cops, she just grabs it and keeps the door from closing and starts to walk in. And
I follow after her.
Yep, she holds it open for you.
Am I going in with you guys? Or what's the deal?
Door's the only way in.
Yeah, okay.
But you may want to be discreet.
Yeah.
So you're going to hide once you get through the door?
Yeah, I'm going in like between them, and then I'm going to, be nonchalant and try to hide as soon as I am able to.
All right, give me your hide roll.
7.
Okay, that's good. You were surprisingly well hidden. Okay. So you slink into the shadows immediately, and you may as well be a ninja right now. Nobody is taking any notice of you. So I guess I need to fill you in on some information that Cal gave you before you got down here. And that is, he gave you the exact row that the evidence was hidden in.
Okay.
Like the exact row and spot.
Okay.
And number. And there is, that there is a vent system connected based on the schematics that Kel downloaded of this building. There is a vent system connected from the women's bathroom into the overhead vents in the evidence locker. Like the evidence storage area.
Okay.
That should be large enough for you to get to.
All right. I need to get to one of those vents then.
All right, so are you going to walk into the women's bathroom?
Absolutely.
Okay. Here's a very important roll.
Okay.
So you slip into the women's bathroom. There is a dwarven woman cop washing her hands. She does not notice you. She failed her hide roll. All right, so we're gonna switch back to Mara and Raz here. So you know that there are security cameras in that area, and that the person at the front desk is monitoring them. Mm-hmm. Now, Babbitt is very good at being stealth, and he has a hide roll of 7. But this person is going to be periodically checking those cameras. And every time he checks, he gets to try to roll against Babbitt's hide once he gets back there.
Okay.
So you are going to probably... So we need him to, not... Mara just turns to you. So we need this guy not to look at the cameras.
Got it.
So there's a large, window up there, and there's the evidence clerk just kind of sitting there.
I think you know what you need to do, ladies.
You're saying that over the earpiece?
Yes.
I think that you probably have, 8 pints of blood in
you? Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So just remember that next time you suggest things like that. Evans Clark is just sort of sitting there. I'm assuming that Babbitt, you're going to try to make your way into the vent.
I am making my way into the vent.
All right. The traversal of the vents is quite uneventful. Just realized the word eventful has vent in it. And so it felt an awkward sentence to say, even though it was what I meant. You pretty easily get to the grate above, like, where that would enter into the large evidence warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm assuming you're going to drop in pretty soon.
Yes.
Right. So this is so we need to like distract this guy.
Raz knows, but Gen is unsure how.
Morrow strides over to the guy at the evidence window. Hey, asshole! You screwed us! What? Feel free to drop in about it.
Yep, that is dropping in.
My partner and I were working on a case, and you screwed up the paperwork. We were told we needed a PF5 subsection D, but you gave us a PF5 subsection C. And now our boss is yelling at us. Our sergeant's going to have our heads. The guy behind the desk looks very confused. What? None of those things are things.
Oh God, where is it? This organization system sucks.
What? So the guy looks at you, Raz. What is she talking about? Who's your sergeant?
Say Sergeant Ligma.
Sergeant Ligma?
Sergeant Ligma. Yeah, Sergeant Ligma balls. You screwed up the paperwork, you son of a bitch. Babbitt, I'm going to say you get
Bill
to the coin.
stifles his laughter over the intercom.
You gave us subsection D when we needed subsection C. What, didn't you? Wasn't that the other way around? I said what I meant. Who's your sergeant? Jones. Should I get him? Yes, you should get him. Get him right now. Mara's just yelling. You have gotten to the right evidence box, Babbitt.
Okay. Hey, I got it.
All right.
Great, get out of there.
I'm getting out.
Okay. So
back to the thing.
So the guy at the desk is kind of looking nervously, and he's going to glance at the cameras and not see Babbitt. You lucky son of a bitch. All right. So the guy behind the desk is sweating, and he's okay. Oh, what is? So what do you think I did? What? This is. What did you need? I needed. We needed. This is it, Raz. We needed our evidence to be filed properly on the Brubeck case. The Brubeck case, right? She looks at you. Raz.
Just say yes. The Brubeck case. It's super important.
Yeah, the Brubeck case. It's super
Yeah.
All right, I'm in the ducts now.
Sorry, I've been doing bullshit rolls while this is happening, so it's to explain, she has been using bullshit. So she's been spending some sweet move points here.
And bathroom. Is there anyone there?
Oh, that's a good question. First, I'm going to make 2 rolls here for you. So the bad news is that there is someone in the bathroom. There is an elven woman and an elven police officer is in the bathroom. She is. And the worst news is that she is staring right at you as you emerge from the ceiling. My name is Trey Dorn, and I was your game master for this session. Joining me, as always, was Kyle Johnson as Babbitt, Nick Izumi as Bill, and Gen Proc as Raz Stormwood. Stormwood Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/Nerd and Tie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued.